equity. Let me just show you something else. Sorry, that's a good point. Okay. They've moved stuff around. They are reacting to what we're doing, okay? Because where I'm linking into their stuff, they are starting to move their stuff so that the links don't work. Right. Okay, they create Parliament creates primary legislation, and that primary legislation authorises the detail to be filled into secondary legislation or regulation. Then there's a section here that says bylaws. Call it what you like. Bylaws are secondary legislation created for railways or whatever. You know, call it what you like, it makes no difference. However, it's got this section called case law. Oops. And it says, case law is the set of rulings from court judgments that set precedents for how the law has been interpreted and applied in certain cases. Case law is not available on parliament.legislation.gov. So they're telling you if you want law, don't waste your time here. You won't find it here. Okay? But it's this disconnect that the education system educates the legal professions that this is law. So the question here is, case law is the set of rulings which set precedents. So it's admitting that in the courts it's a precedent system for how the law has been interpreted. And the fraud is here in the first sentence as to how they define primary legislation. Okay, it says primary legislation is used to describe the main laws passed by Parliament. Fraudulent misrepresentation. And that's why Parliament thinks they can do what the hell they like.
Have you challenged that?
Oh, this is I don't know if you've seen the council tax rebuttal, okay, but we've got from a barrister who's introduced those arguments into the magistrates' court. And guess what? Thank you for introducing them, because now finally we can have a discussion. Okay, any other questions? Yeah?
What is our birthright?
Your birthright. It's defined in various enactments. One of them is the Human Rights Act, the Health and Safety Act. The Health and Safety Act fundamentally is the duty of care we owe to one another to apply the best available knowledge, i.e. we continue, and it expresses exactly how equity works with the notices. Okay, I've got to follow my best available knowledge, not to endanger you, and you have an obligation, as does anybody else, if it is not applying best available knowledge, anybody can put me with that knowledge, which then creates the obligation for me to update my risk assessments. So the duty of care we have not to knowingly cause another harm is legislated in the Health and Safety Act, but there it's only for employers. However, applying the rules of equity, all equal under the law, nobody is above the law. Every single person has a duty of care not to knowingly cause another harm. And that ties back into breach of peace.
Good.
Okay?
What time is it?
Out of that.